Can you guys hear me okay? Awesome. Hello everyone, thanks for being here. My name is Adish, this is my co-founder Kyle, and we are building Mosaic, and I'm so excited to share what we've been working on these past few months with you today. So what we're really trying to do with Mosaic is think a couple years into the future and imagine what video editing is going to look like in this new agentic era that is upon us. So I'll tell you what we offer our users today, and then I'll give you the backstory as to how we got here, because it is a pretty interesting story. So what we give our users today is a canvas where you can create and run your own multimodal video editing AI agents. Now I know that was a mouthful, but I swear to you by the end of this demo, it will be crystal clear what you can do with Mosaic. But before we get into that, I want to give you the backstory as to how we got here. So Kyle and I, we were actually both engineers at Tesla. We were working down in Palo Alto, and we had this idea one day to go around and count Cybertrucks. And the idea was for every Cybertruck that we spot, we will buy a share of Tesla stock, and this could become a viral video that people would love. Completely unrelated to our work, just a creative endeavor for us. So we went around Palo Alto, recorded hours of cars driving by, came back, and then it dawned on us, well, now we actually gotta go through all of this footage, find when these Cybertrucks appear, add a counter, update it. Very manual, tedious process for what is actually a seemingly simple edit. And so, we had been using Cursor more and more for our own software engineering work, and we saw the power of bringing in a chat interface into your traditional code IDE, and we thought, what if we did the same for your traditional non-linear video editor? And so in 2 days, we put together a very scrappy prototype, kind of your traditional non-linear video editor with this integrated chat copilot. You could prompt it, it could see your video, hear your video, and automate video edits for you. In this case, it took that Cybertruck counting example and took it from the hours it would have taken us to scrub through this footage and reduced it down to a mere chat prompt. And we knew we were onto something. So we kind of continued exploring this, but as we went from prototype to product, we quickly realized that the chat interface, while it's ubiquitous for interactions with AI, is not the best way to interact with AI for video in particular. 2 reasons. 1, video files and sizes can be just really big. And when you have subsequent edits that are being applied to the video, it changes the state of the video. So you have to re-tokenize, re-inference on the video. And when you have this inherent prompt response UX that's baked into chat, it kind of breaks down. Where users can be waiting several minutes to get a response back. The second insight we gained after talking to users is that a lot of video editors tend to have these predefined steps of workflows that they're going through for their video projects, by and large, right? Of course, they're tweaking and polishing and changing certain things, but for the most part, they have these predefined steps. And so we went back to the drawing board and from first principles thought about what is the best UI UX paradigm for video and for interacting with AI, and what we came up with was the canvas. And so this is Mosaic. The idea is you can come in here, basically create your own video editing automation by dragging and dropping these tiles together, connecting them, and this becomes your Mosaic. Once you have this agent defined, you can now reuse it across video projects, trigger it programmatically, and it can also self-improve based on the actual engagement data that you can collect from social platforms. And so I'd love to show you what this kind of looks like in practice. Here we've taken the Lightcone podcast, which Gary and the YC partners run, and we've basically gone ahead and created these 3 different branches, all of which are gonna run in parallel simultaneously, creating different variants of my edit on autopilot. So in this first branch here, what we've done is we've prompted the agent to say, hey, go ahead and cut out all of the moments that the guy with the glasses is talking. Now, because it's a multimodal agent, it can analyze my video, find the moments where the guy with the glasses is talking, and cut them out. And now I can chain edits together, so after I've cut up that video, I can say, hey, I want to add some AI B-roll to this, and I, as the user, just have to say in natural language, I want smooth and cinematic shots, and now it's up to the agent to go through the footage, find the moments where it thinks B-roll should be added, generate the B-roll, and then place it in the right moments. And we'll show you what this looks like here.
Right now, if you're building a startup, working on
so it's cut out all the moments Gary's talking, because he's the guy with the glasses.
Yet, why
and then it's added some B-roll here.
Google.
And now if I want to tweak and polish this, I can definitely do that. I, as the end user, have full control, so I can see all the B-roll that got added. I can move things around. I can delete them if they don't make sense. And this gives me that granular level control that I want as the creative. Now, if we go to the second branch here, there's something completely different happening on that branch where we say, hey, find the moments and actually keep them this time, where the guy with the glasses is talking, and then we're gonna reframe this into a 9:16 aspect ratio so that it's good for TikTok or Instagram, and we use active speaker detection. So if there's multiple people talking, it'll intelligently focus on the right person. And then what we've gone is we've actually branched off again, and now we've dubbed into Spanish and to French, and we've added some captions because maybe we have a global audience and we wanna share this message with everyone. And so let's listen to Gary in Spanish.
Está pasando algo. No me gusta eso. Déjame ir hasta el
And it
fondo.
sounds just like Gary with the
Listen.
voice cloning that we're using. We actually showed this to him, and it's uncanny how similar it sounds. We'll show you the Gary in French as well, just real quick, so you can get a sense of
Il
how
se
it
passe
sounds.
quelque chose. Ça ne me plaît pas. Je veux aller jusqu'au bout.
Cool.
Expli-
Okay, exquisite Gary. So we'll go to the final branch here where we've created a short about when they're talking about AI startup school. What we've gone ahead and done after that is we've added a background, in this case the YC logo, and then we added some background music. And if you click on the AI music tile real quick, what you can see is the agent is actually analyzing the content of the video, trying to figure out what type of sound track will best fit the content, the pace, the rhythm of the video, generating a soundtrack and then placing it in the back. And you can actually play this and listen to what it sounds like.
I have news for you guys. YC is throwing our first
And it,
ever
again,
AI
found this
startup
particular
school.
moment from this longer podcast where he's talking about AI Startup School. So this is the idea with Mosaic. The idea is you can now package these video editing automations as these agents that you can trigger programmatically, and content can now be produced at 100x speeds. So if you're interested in learning more about what we're building, getting on our beta, please join our waitlist. Mention that you were at saastr, and we will get you into the beta as soon as possible. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you to saastr and Mayfield for allowing us to present.